Hi guys, today I'll be talking about an alternative to ClickFunnels. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I have used ClickFunnels and I have used Instapage and I have used all these different platforms, but they always came at an extra sort of cost in addition to my website sort of platform. If I was using WordPress or anything like that, I'd have to integrate ClickFunnels with it. And I didn't really like the fact that I had to do that. And I don't really like the style of them. They kind of look a bit spammy now, kind of give a bit of a bad image. They're also slow and bad for SEO if you want to rank them, if you want to do location pages, if you want to do all these different things. So the alternative I'm going to provide is something called Duda landing pages. And what Duda landing pages offers is obviously they offer the website platform that you can build your website on, and they offer the option to add landing pages, make landing pages. First of all, what I really like about Duda is the fact that you don't have to install any alternative third-party platform. You can do it within their system, just like this. And they give you examples as well. They give you a nice example of different landing pages you can use. So if we go down to landing pages, we can actually flick through all the different landing pages that they have. They don't have many examples, but they have a couple. And what's nice about this is you can actually just preview them, see what they're like, and then maybe start building on them. So if we obviously this is like a winery sort of industry landing page, and you can actually view it in different styles, like down here, so mobile, obviously tablet and desktop, which is nice because obviously conversion rate optimization is key for different platforms. So if you have it on mobile, it should look different to the desktop because people will be looking at it differently, and it should be a different style, which is also really nice thing about Duda. What I do, I did make a video. I will link it down below about all the SEO and all the different types of, all the different features of SEO in terms of Duda, which is really nice. And you can actually integrate them within these landing pages. I'm going to show you how in a minute because I'm going to build one from scratch, so you guys can see how I would do this. So let's pick one. So if we just pick a random one down here, so we've got the form or we've got the sort of call to action. These are great for local businesses, local service businesses as well. If they, if you want to get a sort of form booking for maybe a mold inspection or some sort of mold inspection, or a like a plumbing business, maybe something like, or a restaurant, as you can see here. So I'll pick this one. I'll pick this one down here, and you can actually preview these as well before you actually go into them. You see them on different different styles, different sort of cross platforms and things. So you can scroll down and see what they look like. So if we go start building down here, and we just type in test, I'll just go through a small tutorial on how I would do this. So right off the bat, I'm just going to go through the SEO and what's nice about the SEO with Duda landing pages compared to ClickFunnels. One of the things I noticed about ClickFunnels is a lot of the ClickFunnels, a lot of people that use ClickFunnels write long form content that can actually make the website slow down, lots of videos and things like this. And ClickFunnels isn't built for SEO purposes really, it's built for sort of more sales side of things. So if you wanted to rank a ClickFunnels page, it would be much harder to do when compared to a Duda landing page, because I'm going to explain that in a minute. Because what Duda do is they actually offer, their whole system is built off of Google Page Insights. And what's really nice about this is they optimize each page and website for speed. And I have done like a sort of a video of how they've done this, but I'm going to just show you a couple examples of how they usually do this. So if we go into settings down here, you can actually see, if we go into SEO, obviously we've got the site title, meta description and things. Obviously we don't really want to worry about the site keywords, meta keywords in other words. What they offer is lazy loading images and widgets and show system default fonts while custom fonts are loading, which reduces the HTTP requests. And this is great for conversion rate optimization and bounce rate, stopping the bounce rate. So when people land on a Duda page, it's going to be quick, it's going to be fast as lightning. When you compare it to a ClickFunnels page, when they have all this text and all these videos and things, it actually slows the page down. And site speed is actually one of the key things about conversions. No one likes a slow website, first of all, and people, if they go onto a landing page that's slow, then most likely not going to purchase. So that's really key, and I really like the way Duda have done this. They've also got different sort of content delivery networks. If you're familiar with site speed and things, it all gets a bit complicated, but they do sort of gzip, image compression. Every image that's put into there is compressed into a site speed friendly format, which is really nice. So I really like that. So that's quite nice. So if we actually go into the sort of design aspect of how you can actually format a landing page, I can do that now, and I'm going to format it, sort of play around with it. So if we start off at the top down here with header, obviously you can put in navigation links if you want to, but if this web page is solely for conversions and tracking conversions, say for a Google ad maybe, I would not recommend people putting navigation links in the top, because obviously then they can navigate onto your actual site, and all the navigation, the conversion tracking will be all over the place. You won't actually know how many conversions are being tracked on this page and how many visits it gets. Because they'll be going to different pages and things. So, or if this is a location page and you want to rank for a location and you want people to navigate through different sites and things, well, I would recommend putting navigation links in there. And I'll show you how I've done this on my own one. So I made a location page for a location down here, and I did the navigation link. So it's just like it's on my website. It is on my website. It's kind of hidden. You only land on this page once, and then once you navigate to the home page, you won't be able to get back onto it. So it's here, and it's solely for the basis of SEO and ranking for that area. I don't get any leads from it. I just like to have these pages in place to show clients that we can do this for them as well. So yeah, this is really nice. So I've got the reviews standard, and it's very quick as well. And the way you can check if it's quick as well is you can go to, or if it abides by Google's page speed and Google's page speed rules. Sorry, Google page speed. You can go to just type up Google page speed and you've got page speed insights, or you can go to a platform called Pingdom, which is really nice, the one I use, or you can go to another one called GT Metrics, or you can go to another one called websitespeed.org, I think. And this one's really in depth. Yeah, this is one. This one's really in depth, and you can actually go through advanced settings in it. And what it does is it gives you like a full waterfall test of all the different aspects and all the time broken down. So a lot of the things GT Metrics and Pingdom do is they do give you that, but it's not as accurate as page speed tests. It gives you 5 different versions of the test as well, because obviously sometimes it changes. So you can work out sort of an average. You can go through advanced. You can different styles of it. You can do obviously 4G, 3G, cable, 2G. You can go really in depth with this platform. So I do recommend web page tests. I'm going to link all of these in the description below. But this will be a really obviously you can go through all the devices and things and all of the locations and things like that, which is really nice. Loads of different browsers. So yeah, I do recommend if you want the most accurate result possible. I would recommend going to webpagetest.org. So yeah, back to it. If we go back to here, so you can, first of all, I'm going to explain. So we've got the header tag here, so you can actually edit the design of the header first of all. So you can go through and edit different styles. If you're a local business, it might be quite nice to have the location up here, the NAP for ranking locally. You have the social media, the call now buttons, the call to actions, because it's really key on a web page, on a landing page, that you have clear call to actions. You can have them up there, or you can have them on the main sort of banner here. But it's key that you have them, because there's not really much point if you don't have them. You want some sort of conversion, some sort of goal, some sort of tripwire, some sort of goal to class a conversion. So when people click on that button in Google Analytics, if you have it tracked, you actually can class that as the conversion, and you can actually see if the landing page is performing, or your Google ad is actually converting customers. If that makes sense. So yeah, so you can obviously edit the header style, and then you can actually go in depth and edit the different graphics within there. So you can change obviously the logo, go through here, and each image that you upload, it compresses the image as you do it, so you don't have to download some sort of external program to compress all the images. Is what I had to do on WordPress. So that's really nice. Obviously, you've got the alt text down here and all these different things. You've got the navigation links. You can have custom links. You don't have to have links at all if it's just a specific landing page, as mentioned, for like a Google ad maybe. Obviously, you can change the style of the links up here, and it really goes in depth, change the different colors and things. But for now, I'm going to take the links out. So change them, delete that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put this in the middle, this logo here. And what we want is we want to have call to actions on this bar up here. I'm not going to have this area up here either. I just want it to be clear. Don't want to sort of oversaturate the call to actions either. You want to have it very clear on where they're going and the sort of direction you're putting them in. Let's take this, put this up a bit, put that a tiny bit down. So you go to widgets if you want to add buttons, and you can actually just go onto a button. Okay, so the issue here is sorry, my MacBook is running out of charge. The issue here is if you want to have different buttons and things next to each other, you have to insert different columns. Obviously, if you put a button in, it inserts it automatically. But if we didn't do that, obviously it wouldn't let you do that. But the way you can do that to add a new column is to go over to row and then add a column down here. And then that adds a column. You can add multiple columns if you like. So let's see if we can move that to the left. So go and move column left. And we can put a button in here. And then you can change the style or the colors. Or you can, what's really nice about Duda is they offer the gradient option, which doesn't look good on buttons, but I think it does look good on certain sort of backgrounds and things. As you can see on my landing page, I've kind of done this same sort of style with the sort of the gradient down here, which is really nice. So I do recommend using that. It gives it sort of a bit more sort of edge to the background and the style of it, which is nice. I'm just gonna quickly plug this in. Let's put my charger in. Okay, right. So yeah, you can change the coloring. You can put an image in the background of the button or the background of a section maybe or a row, really depends, which is really nice. What I like to do though is actually have, if we go over to design, you can actually go to global buttons, global text, global images and things, and you can actually just change them for specifically for all the buttons. So every button that you add is already formatted for you, which is nice. So we'll just go down to here, button style, go round button, hover background color. So we've got we'll do how we could do white, and then we could do, as you go on to it, maybe it goes to black, which might be quite nice. It's got the button text, so we want to have that red, which would be nice. And then we can go on to hover font color, which goes to so if we go to hover background color, for some reason it's not working just yet. So it should, when you hover over it, I think, oh yeah, we may have to revert it to, if we go to design, then we revert it to global design, and that kind of, obviously it doesn't look great at the moment. Just go to design, global buttons, we go to white, have something like that maybe, just as an idea. I know it doesn't look great, looks a bit scary, but that could be an idea really. Or you don't have to have like a hover font color at all really. So you can actually adjust the style of it. Obviously you want to keep it consistent with the other one though. If you don't want to change one button to look different to another button, maybe on the other side. So you really have to make sure. So you can actually just duplicate this, duplicate it over here, paste it in here. Obviously we're going to have to do a column. Yeah, so we're going to have to do a column again. So column, and then what you can do is click to paste there. We can take this out and we have the logo in the middle, which is nice. So I know it doesn't look great, but I'm just showing you how it works. So we go. So we have sort of two call to actions in the either side, maybe call now or some other call to action, maybe for something for free. And then we have the main call to action down here. And then you have, obviously, you can adjust this by just clicking on here and then changing different field labels and things. This is not an in-depth tutorial. It's just an idea, an alternative to ClickFunnels, and you can use this in an alternative to, obviously you can build a website out with it as well, but you can also create landing pages that are integrated with your website, or location pages or different things like that. So I hope that helps. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. I think this is a great alternative to ClickFunnels, and you can build a website too with it, and it's great for SEO. So